Today we're on the east bank of the Moselle in a place called Cochem in Germany. We're going to go for a little jog. So we're going to go for a jog up to the castle you can see behind me. It's alright, I did this jog yesterday, so I'm not going to get lost this time. It's going to be another one-shot video. Let's see how we do. I will speed up the boring bits, obviously. See how we go. Oh, by the way, this is our boat, the first little one that we go past. We're on a barge and bike cruise. And here's our barge. The Merlijn. Luxury on water with a bike. So first we have to cross the river. Thought you might like to see the view. So yesterday there was clouds behind the chateau castle thing, and I took this photo. Atmospheric, that's the word. Atmospheric. This is the road back down from the chateau castle, right next to Sabrinas. We'll just go down onto the front. I want to show you something. I quite like this shop. Looks like some of the statues we bought in Olympia. Here's a bizarre window. I assume they're all replicas. It probably says in German, replicas. So this is where we had lunch last night. This is where we had dinner last night. Nice little place, very, very friendly people. I had fish and chips and a 1 litre glass of beer, which took 2 hands to hold. Fish and chips were nice enough, certainly not the best, but hit the spot quite well. So in the evening, all this of course is restaurants, and there's chairs outside and all that stuff you expect in tourist land. Oh. There's our little boat. So today we're going to take what I like to call the classic route, which is basically the steepest and oldest looking track up to the castle. So as you can see, we go up through a little city wall thing and then up the steps. To my mind, if you're doing any sort of leg-based sport, whether it's running or cycling, marathons, Ironman, MDS, all that stuff, you cannot substitute a good hill run. Up steps, up hills, forget going to the gym. Let's go to the castle. So yesterday I thought this was a bit of a swizz. You run up the hill only to have to run down again. But today, well, we're just looking for more training. Let's just do those steps. So down a little bit to the crypt. And here we are at the crypt. Well, maybe not, but at least it does have a very fetching little picnic table. So if you're really out of puff, you can have a sit and a sandwich. But we go up here. As you can see, we're nearly there. Heart rate 154. It might not look it in fast forward, but I'm jogging the flats and doing the steps 2 at a time. I'm working this, guys. I'm working this. Let's go. So if you go straight across and down there, you get to Sabrinas. But that would be sad. Not sad going to Sabrinas. It'd be sad because you'd miss the castle. Castle time. No, just joking. There's our little boat where we started. Literally 20 minutes ago. And there's the money shot. Isn't that cool? So for anyone who's interested in numbers, that was about 2 kilometers, about 150 meters of climbing in 20 minutes. Not bad before breakfast. Or did I mention it was, it's about 6:30 or more like 10 to 7 now in the morning, which is why there's nobody around. So breakfast is served at 8 o'clock. So I have to be back home by 7:30 to make sure I have a shower and all that stuff. See the tower thing in the middle, but you didn't even, yeah, we ran under that I think, but you didn't even notice it. Well, we'll go back that way and I'll show you. I was going to tell you about the castle, but I forgot all the details. So what I'll do is I'll do a little insert, a little textual insert, and I'll show you everything I can find out about this castle. Love the mosaic on top. Anyway, as I said, breakfast soon, so I really need to crack on. Oh, let's just have one look over here. I remember taking a photo here yesterday. Wow. I bet they do touristy things down there when it's all open and you've bought your ticket. So, head on down, I'll see what else I can show you, apart from Sabrinas. So that was the classic path we came up, and this is the roady thing we're going to take to go down to Cochem again. Before we go too far, I just wanted to show you this view. Took a photo of it yesterday. Nice silhouette on the clouds. Isn't this pretty? In the daytime this is absolutely stacked with tourists eating. And here's the tower I told you about. Once again, I forgot all the details, but I'll put them in a little label somewhere for you. See, last time we ran through the arch and we didn't even notice the tower. This is weird. So this is sort of the whole history of the area. Sorry about the noise. In a sort of mosaic-y thing. And I'm told if you stand here long enough, it actually all makes sense. But I wanted to show you something else. Yes, this is also the land of great big long river cruise boats. Anyway, what I want to show you is going to absolutely blow your mind. So, you see the river, okay? See the rocks, see the river. Now this river floods, okay? So you think, oh yeah, gosh, it's going to flood. It's going to come up and it's going to cover the grass and it's going to cover the car park and it's going to be a really big deal. Well, let's go up here. Yes, the river floods. Oh, there's the castle, by the way. That's where we were, and there's the other tower for reference point. So yes, the river floods and it does indeed cover the car park. And if we go up here, it floods across the road here. And if we keep going, so you see the yellow pub in the distance, that's where we're heading. And you see where we've come from? You see the tops of the boats, possibly. Just to give you an idea. So we carry on going to the yellow pub. So this is, oh wow, look at that. Fancy a cake. Oh, I'm so easily distracted. Anyway, yellow pub. Look here. In 1983, the river came up to here. 48, 20, 1993. That is the height of the flood on this building. You can't even see the river from here, or maybe just about make it out. Can you imagine all that flooded? Okay, it's been a long time since we had a really big flood. But if you look up, all the way up there, in the really old days, this is a sort of a really old pub. I'll give you a clue. I suspect that means something. Renovated 1960s. So that is the highest ever recorded watermark of the flood. We'll just stay by it. We'll see if I wonder if we go up the ramp, then maybe we can see the pub and the river at the same time. Let's have a look. No, we can't see. So I would say the water level is somewhere around that terrace just across in front of us, where it says pizzeria. That's about where it floods to, where it has flooded to. I think in the last 50 years they've sorted out their water defences. But could you imagine that? All this flooded. That must be soul destroying. Let's run past the street cleaner. River Cruise World. Massive boats when they come into town. The whole town is flooded with tourists. Oh, one more place of interest. You see the... No, let's go closer. So the little house hotel with the red shutters, that's actually part of a vineyard, and we went to a rather nice wine tasting there the other night. So if you ever come here, drop into those nice people. She gave a fantastic talk about how the wine is produced, all about how they grow the vines on the slopes and how they harvest everything, and all about why they use slate to keep all the vines together on the wall. And it was fascinating. So anyway, highly recommended. Go see them. If you can get a wine tasting, even better. So, running out of time, better head back. I would say, looking across the river, I would say this is about the level of the flood, the really old floods. You believe all this flooding? I mean, yeah, somewhere over there is the pub with the high water marks on it. So it must have flooded pretty much to the top of that arch. I wonder what happens to all the boats. They end up in the car park. Anyhow, talking of boats, let's go find ours. So this is where I finished my little run. At a little bit down from the boat, so I can walk and cool off and de-sweat a little bit before curling up into my, not curling, what? Before getting onto the boat and heading to the shower. Isn't that beautiful? The sun's out. Fantastic. Let's go past this tree. So we were at a sort of viewpoint on the far right somewhere. Everything else is totally accessible by the public if you buy a ticket and if it's open. Oh, you can see the ramp. You see the bottom right, white building, ramping thing going off to white building on the left. That's where we went up. That was the classic route, which I think is far more interesting than running up the road. Anyhow, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you tick the like button, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to make some more videos. We're here for like another 3 days. Not here, but we're doing the bicycling thing for another 3 days. So we're going to be in all sorts of little villages off the Moselle and whatever the next river is. So maybe I'll make some more. Keep an eye on the channel. Hope you visit this area sometime. It's something else, quite spectacular.